I am Alejandro Bianchedi, Argentinian bridge professional player, and also a bridge teacher. I've been teaching for almost 40 years, and I love to do it. I saw that 40 tables are playing here, European women, and I hope you enjoyed your game. And now I am happy to go over some hands and have your lesson. The hands were excited. I mean, I tried to put a lot of slams, and I hope they were good hands. I checked what you did, and I have some notes here. So when the hands count, I'm gonna put some of your plays. Okay, so we're gonna start with board number 1. Okay, I love this hand. This hand has a lot of things here about bidding, defense, and declare play. So in this hand, who is dealer north? This is a normal one spade opening. Everybody's hearing right? All good? Pass. Perfect. So this is a normal 2 or 1 game forcing auction. I don't know your methods, but standard will be like bidding 2 clubs. Pass. Oops. 2 hearts by north. Pass. Maybe 3 spades now. And on the north hand, I don't know your agreements. I recommend you to do like here after the 3 of a major game forcing situation. You can use the 3 no trump non-serious slam try, or you can bid 4 spades with a very bad hand, or you can show a control, cue with something here. I think you have a good hand, 15, nice, 15, 16. So I would cue with 4 clubs to show my partner I have a good hand. And now the other guy will bid 4 diamonds. And here maybe West may double for lead directing. Lead directing diamond. And now another agreement comes to do what do we do when they double a control? The control could be the king, and we can have 2 little diamonds in the other hand. And on the diamond lead, that the ace usually is wrong placed. You don't want to be in slam. So here I suggest that you use after the double, you can use redouble to show first round control. Or you can keep going as if the double didn't exist. And that means that you are not worried about if your control is the king or not. So you're gonna cue bid or bid for no trump if you have a second round control, singleton or king, or if you have the queen, is also good, because the queen with partner's king, we are okay. So here you can either ask for no trump or cue bid 4 hearts. After for no trump, if you play 14-30, it's gonna be 5 diamonds and maybe 5 hearts asking for the queen, and 5 no trump showing the queen with no kings, and you end up playing 6 spades, and that will end the auction. Okay. And now, is this on lead? Partner said, please lead a diamond. We know that partner doesn't have the ace of diamond because they went to slam. So we can lead a diamond, but it's not going to score the ace. Or this is a typical example for thinking about leading a trump, because we know that the declarer has 5 spades and 4 hearts, and we have these beautiful hearts in our hand. So how is he going to get rid of the hearts? Probably roughing in the dummy or discarding in the clubs. But we need to lead a spade here. But our partner asked for a diamond lead. I don't know. So let's play the hand twice. First on a diamond lead. I saw many of you led the diamond and some led the trump. So let's see what happens on the diamond lead. I like to teach when you make your plan, always follow some steps. Count your losers in your base hand when you play a suit contract. And so in north hand, we have no spade losers. We have 3 hard losers. I count 3 here because the king is going to lose the ace, and we have 2 little more hearts. So 3 hard losers and diamond loser, and no clubs. In clubs, we have an extra winner. That is good. The second part of the plan is look for the solutions. Solutions for the losers. We can discard something in one club, and we can trump some hearts in the dummy. So we see the solutions. And then it's very important also to the order of play. The third part of the plan is very important too, which is what do we do first and next. On a diamond lead, we're going to take the ace, and this creates the situation of the fast loser. Okay, we have a fast loser in diamond that if we are going to get rid of it with the club, we need to do it before giving the lead to the opponent. So now, instead of playing a heart to try to rough hearts, we need to play the clubs and cross our fingers, hoping that nobody is going to rough this. If the 3 clubs are cashing, we are home, because after this, pitching the club, very good. So now we play hard. We don't pull the trumps because we need to rough hearts in the dummy. And then even that he decides to play a spade, we can proceed trumping our 2 hearts and cross rough. Okay, so that's how many players made the hand. I think only 2 made 6 spades on a diamond lead. It was John and Kenny or Jenny from Ireland, and Anastasia and Olga from Serbia. They made on a diamond lead the 6 spades. We're going to go back because I see that somebody's saying that on a spade lead cannot be made, and that's possible. But please lead a trump. I saw that only 2 or 3 people led a trump in the contract in 6 spades. Let's go with a spade lead. The plan is the same. We have 1 loser in diamond and 3 losers in hearts. The solutions are the same, but the order of play will be different, because now we are better because the diamond loser is not fast, but we are a little worse because they led a trump, and maybe we are not going to be able to rough both hearts in the dummy. Let's see. We're taking the dummy, hoping that the ace of hearts maybe is in west. So we play hard to the king. If it doesn't take this ace, the claret may go down, but who won't take this ace? It's like very normal to take it. And return spade. This guy knows that he did a great lead when he sees the clarets trying to rough hearts in the dummy, so we should continue playing the trump. Okay, and now we take it here, and we cash the queen of hearts and rough the heart. And now what to do? We have 2 losers and only 1 solution. In the world of squeezes, you should never give up and try to just follow these tips that I'm gonna give you. You don't need to be expert to squeeze. Just remember that there is 1 suit that is gonna save your life, and you should play it at the very end. And you should cash all your winners before and leave that suit till the end. And here our only hope is that the club provides 4 tricks. It's impossible because we have 6 cards and somebody of the opponents should have at least 4. But in squeezes, they may have to discard a club. So in this moment, the claret should play all the winners, which are the trumps and the ace of diamonds, and play the clubs at the end. Here, it's a play that is called the Vienna coup. I said coup, and when I was practicing this with Shireen, and she explained me it's a coup. And she has a beautiful story about why it's called the Vienna coup, and she can send you the article. And it's funny, I know something about the Prime Minister of England playing whist in Vienna, and he found this great play, and so they call it Vienna Cup. The story is more interesting, but she will tell the article. So the Vienna Cup means basically that you have to cash this ace of diamond right now, and this is a unblock of a thread. A thread is a card that opponent have some bigger card, and they have to keep when we are doing the squeeze. So now the queen of diamond is unblocked, and we can cash. We can come back home, I mean, to your hand to cash the last trump. And okay, they can discard. And now no more trumps, but you have to play all the trumps to squeeze. Okay, all the trumps. And we have two threads in our hand. We have the last heart that somebody has a bigger heart, and the queen of diamond that somebody has the king of diamond. If that person who has either of those cards also have the long clubs, he will be squeezed. And in this case, it's going to be West. Okay, Jack of spades, pitching a diamond. We are leaving the suit that is going to save your life for the very end. And on the 10 of spades, West is death. Okay, so he's going to pitch the king of diamonds, keeping the clubs, but now we can claim making all the clubs here. Okay, it's a nice hand because he has a lot of sorry, he pitched the king of diamond. I have to go back. Oh, how is it here? One. Okay, so if he pitched the king of diamond, of course we're gonna, oh, I'm not very familiar with this, I'm sorry. If they pitch a king of diamond, we're gonna cash the queen of diamonds. And if he pitch a club, we're gonna cash the club. Okay, enough with this hand. Congratulations to the players who made. I saw one player from France, Pascal, that she went down on a trump lead. She played very well. She did the squeeze, but because she didn't do the Vienna coup, the guy on West discarded a diamond, and she couldn't cash the queen because it was blocked. So you got the idea, but you forgot the Vienna coup. Okay, so I'm gonna go to another hand where South will open. No, actually East is a dealer. Some people will in favor of open some diamonds, 2 or 3 diamonds, but I don't think it's a great idea with 4 hearts aside in the first seat. But those days, I don't know, some people will open. Here, it's okay to pass. 1 spade. So I should use, yeah, I'm doing something wrong. Sorry, Shireen, you told me how to do this. Let me see. If I do click here, yeah. So it's going, the bidding exactly as in the table. Okay, 1 spade, 3 hearts. I don't like the 3 hearts bid. I prefer 4 hearts to preempt very high when you are in favorable vulnerability. With 7-4 also is like a 4-card suit, so you can preempt higher. Exaggerate all your preempts when you are favorable, and also when you have 7-4, it's like you have an 8-card suit. I prefer to bid 4 hearts here. So this bidding is better to not use this hand. I'm gonna change. I'm sorry. I'm gonna use a new one here. Sorry. So pass, 1 spade, 4 hearts. I like this bid better. And North, your agreements might be 4 no trump as key card. I suggest to do that. Some people play that 4 no trumps are like the 2 minors, 2 places to play, but I prefer to be the 4 no trump kicker. Will be my agreement, and of course for this hand I would love to have that agreement. Sometimes some agreements are not the best, but it's very important with your partner in a good partnership to have agreements write them down, have everything and written, and have that with your partner. So let's leave Fornotran here. And East has a great hand to do more and more problems here. So I would beat 5 or 6 hearts there. But let's say 5 hearts is enough. And another agreement you need here to respond kickers when the opponents interfere. I suggest Depot or Depot. Depot is, it means that you use the double and the pass to show how many kickers you have. Double will be even, 0 will be even for this kind of things. And it's gonna be double 0, 2, or 4, and pass will be 1 or 3. So here we will pass to show an odd number of kickers, and our partner will know that we have 1, and he will go to 6 spades only. Okay, that ends the auction, and I will lead the ace of hearts. I saw that many of you led the diamond, which is not a good idea in these violent auctions. Try to lead your ace if you have, and also you are not going to find your partner with the ace of diamond to get a rough. So lead the ace of hearts, that is probably cashing. And now the card is very easy to make unless he has a problem. He has only 1 loser, a part of the heart. Yes, if they beat 6 hearts, I will play the same. Double will be even and pass will be odd. Yes. Ace of hearts lead, and the only problem could be the clubs if they are 4 and 1. So we think this is easy to make. One more thing here for the defense. When there is a singleton in the dummy, you should always give suit preference. Okay? I saw that many players put the 2 here, and West returned the club. That gives the club situation for declarer. So you should put a high heart here. Of course, it's not that you like diamond, but you don't want partner to play a club. You want him to play a diamond that doesn't give away any trick. So I will play a big heart. You can play the queen if you want, just to be clear that he has to play a diamond and not a club. So on a diamond or a spade play, the declarer is going to take. He's going to pull the trumps. Always when you pull the trumps, put an eye on how the trumps are divided. Okay, they are 2 and 1. Okay, who put 2, who put 1. So we see that the guy who preempted had only 1 spade. I would suspect from the beginning that if somebody has long clubs, it will be East, because West has 7 or 8 hearts. So the safety play in the suit, it will be club to the ace, which is an honor where you have 2 honors, and then you have to break one of the 2 tennises. King 9 or Queen 10, it depends who has the Jack 4th. You have to break one or the other. To decide who is more likely to have the Jack 4th in clubs, we should play the diamonds. This will give you the count of West hand. You see? So now you see that this guy discarded a heart. So he had singleton diamond, singleton spade. He cannot have singleton club. He must have 10 hearts. So if somebody has four clubs, it's going to be West. So now we do the safety play, which is ace of clubs first. And then we leave the 10 as of King 9 there, and we come low to our queen. And we make the hand, okay? Finessing low to the 9. So Edith from Lithuania, she played the hand very, very well. And I saw some people let the ace of hearts and return a club, maybe for this suit preference. But it's better to play passive, but maybe you find partner with avoiding clubs. Could be possible to return a club for that. If partner puts the 2 of hearts, I should trust him and play a club. So be careful when you play your card when it's a singleton in the dummy, because partner can take it as a suit preference. That's agreement you should have. Okay, we go to board number 3. This hand, I had the honor this January to play the World Bridge Tour in a team with my partner from New York, Margie Cole, and Mario Mikkelsen, that of course you all know. And I played with some rounds with her, some rounds with Margie. And the team was completed by Dennis Bilde and Martin Schultz. We had a great week. We won that tournament. And then we came second in the festival in Reykjavik. And this hand is from the final. And the bidding was exactly like it's here. One spade by south, pass, pass. This hand double with 18, I think. Pass, two diamond, pass, two hearts showing 18 to 21. Usually when you double and then you show your suit, you show a big hand, power double. This guy bid two spades, four hearts, pass, pass, pass. I don't know, maybe in our table in Iceland, it wasn't exactly like this, but we reached the four hearts contract by East. Opening lead was the ace of spades or the king, whatever your agreement is. And they continue with the ace of spades. We are using the Anne-Marie Horan from Ireland because she played the hand very well. And also the defenders were good in this hand. Because what happened in the spade suit is that that nine of spades became a winner, okay, with the jack 10 doubled on the queen and one. So South should play a spade now, so the declarer doesn't use that nine of spades for discuss something later. So we need to play a spade now. We should play a big spade because we want a diamond return. Always when you give a partner a rough, remember to give a suit preference, okay? If South made two spades over the double instead of pass, what did you do after in East West? Well, probably it's going to be pass, pass, and East is going to be three hearts, showing the same 18 with five hearts. So I respond in whatever you wrote. So this guy should return a spade. Three no trump is cold. Three no trump is cold. Very lucky who beat three no trump without the spade stopper. With this spade holding, it was very lucky. It's not a good contract. It's better to play for hearts. Sorry, I didn't do the plan here. What the East has to do. So we had two spade losers, one diamond loser, and one club loser. Solutions, of course, we didn't expect that nine of spades to be a winner, but now if we can use it to discard the loser, would be great. But if it's not, we need either the diamonds 3-3 or the queen of clubs to be doubled on in one hand. This is how we think that we can make the hand. So let's see how it continues. Eight of spades, 9, and north. Oh, I am playing. I have to go back. I should click. Ah, yeah, here. Okay, so two of spades, actually. Okay, 9. And this is a very good rough with the 9 of hearts by north. So she knows that she's going to be over roughed. So whenever you rough, that you know that you're going to be over rough high. Okay, if you rough with a 9, declare and declare over rough, maybe she will lose a trump or something. But here Anne-Marie did a great play, which is called loser on loser. She discarded a diamond. Great play by her. I did the same, and I made a hand, and in the other table they went down. So she discarded the diamond, so she will keep the diamond position for set up the last diamond. They returned the club. She took the ace. She returned a club because South returned the 2 of spades, which is not the right signal when you give the rough, but this doesn't matter. So now Anne-Marie should pull the trumps first, ace queen, but she played the king of diamond, diamond to the ace. Okay, maybe it's not the best, and diamond rough. Okay, I would pull the trumps first, ace queen, and then do the diamond thing. But she did very well when she didn't over rough the 9 of hearts. Okay, and now heart to the king and the last diamond to to discard the club. Well played. I'm going to explain something more because I saw some people went down in 4 hearts after spade, 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 rough, over rough, and then pull the trumps, playing the king first. Let's say I'm going to play the hand now. So let's say they did king of spades, ace of spades, spade. They rough small, so you over rough. Now some people play this way: heart to the king, heart to the ace. This is maybe an easy play, but because I saw that somebody didn't see it, I have to explain. Okay, so now you need to set up a diamond trick in case they are 3-3 to discard the club in the extra diamond. So you need to give a diamond. I don't know how the word in English is. Somebody can help me. In Espanol, it's golpe en blanco. Here, I mean, you should say, I'm going to duck a diamond, but I don't know how this play is called. So the second round of diamond, you should play low here. Okay? Blanco coup. Okay, thank you. Blanco coup. I don't believe that is blanco coup, but golpe en blanco. This is very important to keep communication between the declarer and dummy, and you have to do it. If you're going to lose a trick and you know you're going to lose one, lose it before, and then you have the ace to go back there. Okay, thank you. Blanco coup or ducking. Okay, this is the play in the diamonds. And if the diamonds are not 3-3, we're going to play ace king of clubs, hoping the queen to drop. Okay, thank you. We go to some other hand. This hand made us win the final. In the other table, they went down when they overruffed the 9 of hearts with the queen. And then when they pull the trumps, they play heart to the king, so in the 10, and they finesse because they think that the hearts were 4-1 and they lost to the 10, the jack of hearts. Okay. Well done, Anne-Marie. Board 4. West will open 3 hearts, maybe 4, but in other vulnerability, I consider opening 4 if I'm white. But here is a normal 3 heart opening. North will pass. And East has a good hand. Partner opens vulnerable with 7 hearts, so we can count sometimes 12 tricks. I will kicker. And I like to have another agreement that you can use, which is chip kicker. Instead of asking with 4 no trump, you ask kickers here only when partner preempts. You can ask kickers with 4 clubs. This allows you to stop lower in the cases that partner preempts. These days, you preempt, especially when you're white, very, very light. So if you ask 4 no trump and partner has 0, you end up playing 5 hearts. If you can kicker chip with 4 clubs, you can end up playing 4 hearts only. So I will suggest this 4 clubs kicker. It doesn't really mean that you want to play in clubs. I don't think it will happen. So you use this bidding to ask for kickers, 4 clubs over the preempt. That's my suggestion for you. And we'll respond in 5 steps. First step will be 0. So we have the 0, the lower. Second step will be 1 without the queen. Then is 1 with the queen. Then is 2 without the queen. And then it's 2 with the queen. You will never have 3 kickers when you preempt. So the maximum will be 2 with the queen. So here we are going to do, I have to do with my fingers. So the 4 diamond is 0, 4 hearts will be 1 without the queen, and 4 spades will be, don't laugh, 4 spades will be 1 with the queen. So that's my answer. Okay, 4 spades, 1 with the queen, pass, 6 hearts, and all pass. This ends the bidding, and now the opening lead. I have to tell you, I am a very passive opening leader, and I teach that, and I see that works in most of the hands. But when they open preempt at the 3 or 4 level that we know they have a big long suit and also that is weak, I like to lead under aggressive under kings or honors, which I usually, if the leading will go once heart, two hearts, four hearts, I'm sure I'm going to lead a spade or a trump. But in this bidding, I may lead a diamond or a club. I have a bad story about that because we were playing in Morocco, and I don't remember which championship, and I started leading kings against Lam. I think it happened 3 or 4 times, and every time I led under the king against 6. It was the only card that the client was making the contract. So I promised to myself I will still lead passive. I don't like this under leading kings, but I know that it's a good idea. Actually, I've been doing it against maybe 4 hearts. They open 4 hearts, I will lead club or diamond, or they open 3 hearts, 4 hearts. You don't know what is in the dummy. Sometimes it's a long suit and they make 10 tricks and you were cashing ace king, or something like that. Anyway, in this example, let's say we are passive and we lead a spade. On a diamond lead, the clary is cold. On a club lead, no. And let's try to make the plan on West hand. Is 1 loser in spade, no losers in hearts, and 2 losers in diamonds, 1 extra winner with the ace of clubs. And how can we solve the other loser, the other diamond loser? Remember that long suits are great. Any 5-card suit can be set 1 trick, the 5th card. So that should be our plan. Try to establish the last club. We have 5 of them. If there are 4 and 4, the 5th club will be a winner. And we have a lot of entries, so this should be our plan to set up the 5th club. Spade to the king, ace. I will return another spade because maybe partner is going to ruff. I return the low spade, suit preference for clubs, just in case, reminding. Okay, and the claret takes, and he should start right now trying to set up the club, roughing 1 in the hand, big, just in case. Then we can pull some trumps. I don't know, heart to the ace. We are counting the clubs, hoping that they are 4 and 4. We play another low club, roughing, high. And then we can pull the last trump, heart to the jack. Now we can play the ace of hearts, ace of clubs, sorry, pitching the diamond. And now we hope that the clubs are divided 1 on 1, which they are not. This is bad luck. And in this position, again, don't give up. There is a chance. Sometimes there is a squeeze or something that can help you to make the hand in this moment, in this point. Which hand is this for? Anna Gita from England. She played the hand very well and she made it. Also did Kristen Schilke, sorry about the names I wrote, but I don't know, from Germany, and Hillary from Ireland. They all made the hand in this way I'm going to show you now. So our only hope here is that the king of diamond will be singleton. This is not a Vienna coup situation. We need the king of diamond to be singleton to make the hand. Of course, it's not going to be singleton. But if North has the king of diamond, because she has to protect the king of clubs, the king of diamond will be singleton. We need to cash all our winners, leave the suit that is going to leave to save our lives to the end, which is the diamonds, and play the winners in a special order. We need to play the spade first, and then the last 2 trumps. Here, no problem, but on the very last trump, North is caught in a squeeze. He cannot discard the club. He's gonna pitch a diamond. Now we discard that club that is useless, and when we play the 10 of diamond, the king, and we made a great 6 hearts making. So these 3 players made it. I saw some other players made the 6 because they led the diamond opening lead, or at certain moment they led the diamond later, or some players tried the Chinese finesse, starting with the queen of diamond from the hand, and North didn't cover. That's what I checked when I saw the results in your tournament. Okay, well, we're gonna go to board number 5. This is one spade opening by North, right? Yes. And here we can do the whatever two suitors you play. The most popular is Michael's, 2 spades, hearts, and a minor. Or you can choose to have the specific 2 suitors, which each is a little better. Is Gestem to show hearts and clubs. But let's say we beat 2 spades, hearts, and a minor. But you should definitely do 2 suitor here. And South will preempt 4 spades. 4 spades is a preemptive bid. 3 hearts will be cubed, showing spade feet and limit raise or better. Some people will play 2 no trump also as a feed with 4 cards. That's, I don't know your arguments, but 4 spades will be a preemptive bid. And West has a very good hand to sacrifice here. We are in the best vulnerability, white versus red. We know we have a 10 card feed in either minor. So we should either bid 5 clubs or 4 no trump. Both bids are correct for me, but don't let the opponents play 4 spades. Okay, try to sacrifice in 5 in a minor. And the problem is for North-South now. What do? We bid 5 spades, going for 650, or we take whatever down they are going in 5 clubs. These are the most difficult decisions to decide. I am not fan to go to the 5 level. I usually 5 level is opponent's level, unless I have a very good hand to that I think I make. This is tough. I don't know what I would do, and also we don't have here the forcing pass because my partner preempted 4 spades. He can be very weak. Although some people have the agreement that when we beat a vulnerable game, even preempting, if they beat over that, we are in a forcing pass situation. If I had that, I will pass because I want to play 5 spades. But I have time also. Or I could double 4 no trump to say, partner, I have a good hand. Or maybe you decide that double means I want to penalize, don't beat 5 spades. These are many agreements you have to have with your partner. It's very good to talk about these situations with your partner so you have you know what to do. Let's say we pass, and here they beat 5 clubs. And again, another agreement here, what do we do? I like to play that when the preemptor doubles means I want to beat 5. Okay? So I don't know if this is exactly the situation, but let's say I open 4 spades and it goes 5 clubs, pass, and I double. I'm the preemptor. I'm saying I want to beat 5 spades, but I don't know what you want. Maybe you can pass if you like, or you can beat 5 spades. You decide. So I like this idea. When the preemptor double, it means I want to beat 5. I have a nice story playing with Margie. In Iceland, we talk about, no, in Iceland, no, it wasn't in Iceland, it was in Madeira. We had this conversation about the preemptor double. So I had like 8 hearts and 4 diamonds, and I opened 4 hearts, not a very strong hand, and it goes pass, 4 spades by the opponent. And I say, okay, this is perfect. I want to beat 5 hearts, but I'm gonna double. So she decides what to do. So I double, so we practice the convention. It went insta pass. Okay, so I say, I don't think Margie remembers what we talk about. And I led whatever heart, king, queen I had. I saw dummy with 3 little spades, singleton heart. I said, okay, they're gonna make a lot here. This is gonna be a disaster. The result of the hand was down 4, 1100. Margie had queen, jack, 10, 9, 15 spades. And of course was the winning bid, doubling, meaning I want to beat 5 hearts. Please, partner, decide. Sometimes he has the penalty or he likes to be in 4 spades double. So that's a good agreement. When the preemptor doubles, it shows I want to be 5. I don't know if this is the hand, because I don't know if I want to be in 5, but let's say we do, because I want to teach you something about the playing 5 spades. Okay? But if you end up playing 5 clubs double here, it's okay. I'm okay with that. Open lead will be king of clubs, and the Clarus has a couple of clubs. That one he can ruff. He has the diamond loser and the heart loser. The defense can proceed. So we know that the heart finesse is probably wrong, because he showed 5 hearts, and maybe the only solution is the diamond finesse. But we can play a little more the hand, and here we can go back to West later. Let's say he let partner win with the queen, with the king of clubs. Be careful now on East. You need to play a passive play, and the only passive play here for sure is a spade. Okay, a club could be rough and discard, a diamond is very dangerous, and a heart could give a trick also. So play passive here and wait that our tricks may come later. So now declare, you can finesse the diamond, of course. You can finesse the heart, that is very likely wrong. Or we can try strip and end play, which is the best way to make the hand here. Strip and end play is always to avoid finessing. So when you know the solution is a finesse, just take a look, and if you can give the lead to them and let them play the suit for you. So don't go for the 50% finesse like only solution. You can play the hand a little more, and here you have a lot of information that you will know that East has 5 hearts and West has only 2. So we're going to do this for the strip and end play. First, we're going to rough the club. So you need to be void and void in the suit. So when you give the lead, if they play that suit, it's rough and discard. And then you should play both hearts. I know that the finesse in diamond is tempting, but don't do it. Just play hard to the ace. And now you know that the third heart is going to be win by East. And he will be end play in this moment. He has to return either a diamond into your tennis or a club or heart, rough and discard. Of course, if they play a rough and discard, you should rough in the dummy and pitch the diamond, no? Okay, so this is how, which board is this? 5. Dr. Gutta from Germany and Ping Huang, they play exactly this way, the hand. Very well done. And John Kenny also, and Elida Rennie from Scotland. They made the hand with an end play, which is a very good play. There is some interesting thing to do on defense here. King of club lead and West, that knows that partner as king queen, it's better to overtake the club and return the weakness of the dummy. You know that always playing the weakness on the dummy when you have dummy on your right is the best defense. From East is more difficult to play when you have dummy on your left. Maybe the plays go into the strong hand. So this is clear. What West should do is overtake the ace of clubs and cross the diamond. And now the declarer has to guess. Sorry. The declarer has to guess if finesse the diamond because the king is in West, or he can go for another end play. And actually, that's what the doctor and Ping Huang and John Kenny did, I think. And now I'm missing all the names. So if you suspect that the king of diamond is in East, you can go for the king doubleton of diamond, taking the ace, and later, and playing East for the hearts. You are going to do the same play as you did before, roughing the club and playing a diamond now. Of course, if the king of diamond is in West, you went down in a cold contract. But if you feel that the king of diamond was here, this was a great play his end play, and he has to play a heart into your ace jack or a club, rough and discard. I think that somebody played this way, but this is a guess. If they play the jack of diamond, you have to guess if finesse is right, or you play for specific king and one in diamonds, and the end play for the heart. Yeah, you said that 6 clubs is a good sacrifice. I will never do that because they are already in the 5 level that they may go down. So I will let them play 5. And there's one more situation that will scare me a lot. What if we beat 6 clubs and they beat 6 spades now? So if you're sure they're making 5, how can you be not sure that they make 6? What if you beat 6 hard clubs and now they beat 6 spades? How do you feel? And they make 6 spades. Not in this layout, but sometimes it happens. So sacrificing now to the 6th level, you don't know if they make 5 or 6 or what. So let them play. You already did your job very well to push them to the 5 level. Sometimes they will go down in 5 spades. Of course, with the Monday newspaper. And if they make 5 spades, you say, okay, I'm going to beat 6 clubs now. But when you are bidding at the table, some advice is 5 level is usually for the opponents. And don't sacrifice if you're not sure if they make or not. And maybe sometimes you're pushing them 1 level higher and you get a horrible result. Okay, let's go to board number 6. Here will open 1 no trump. And this is a trivial 2 hard transfer. And there is a double, very good lead directing double for the hard lead. Again, good agreement to have here. I like to play pass with doubled on spade, and I beat 2 spades with 3 cards. Okay? You can also decide to play that 2 spades shows a hard stopper and pass denies a hard stopper. Whatever agreement you have is good, but talk with your partner about this and you decide what to play. Let's say that we play passes double down. I think most of the people will use that. Pass, and now this is obliged, redouble, forces, is like a retransfer. So I transfer to you, you didn't bid it because our convention said that you pass, so now I redouble to make you bid 2 spades, and we are in the same situation than before, knowing that you have a double done. And if you're going to play only 2 spades, we are playing from the right side because it's a strong hand. And now I saw that many of you did 3 no trump to make partner decide what to do. This is not very good because we have no hard stopper. Okay, be careful when the opponents, they bid a suit. If you bid no trump, you must have a stopper in their suit. And we have the cubit to ask for the stopper. So here, my bid will be 3 hearts, asking for the stopper. Partner doesn't have a stopper in hearts, so the best thing to play here will be in spades, even with 7 trumps. So we are going to end up playing 4 spades in the 5-2. You may say here, if North didn't interfere with the lead directing double, we're going to play 3 no trump going down, but that's not true, because if he doesn't double, South will never find a hard lead in 3 no trump, and they will make 3 no trump. So this is important to make a lead directing double, even if you are telling them that you have the hearts. On the opposite, if they open 1 no trump and I have an ace king queen 6 in a suit, I'm the second, and I am on lead, I will never bid over 1 no trump with a running suit. I will pass. And if they reach a 3 no trump, I will let them play and just cash my 5 or 6 tricks right away. Okay, so we are playing 4 spades with this nice bidding. Yeah, somebody led a heart in 3 no trump without the lead directing double. They say it's a possible lead. Why not? It's possible. In the old days, we will suspect they were cheating, but of course, no. And in real reach is impossible. But yeah, you can lead a heart. I don't know, in the match points especially. I don't like leading King Jack 4 in 3-0 trump. Jack 4 is also. I think I would maybe lead a heart in 3-0 trump without the lead directing double. Okay, we are playing 4 spades. Now we're gonna count the losers. Always the plan. Be careful here because dummy has more trumps than we do, so we have to count the losers there. No loser in spades, 3 hard fast losers, and 2 diamond losers. We have 1 extra winner in the clubs, and it looks like we are going down. But again, don't give up. Something can happen. Hard, King of Hearts. And one thing here, because I saw some people discarding a club in this situation, you are not seeing East cards, but you have the Jack 4. It's always good to have the Jack 4 better than the Jack 3. So you should discard the diamond. But let's say that people play Lavental or whatever, and the suit that they discard, it means I don't like that suit. This is very dangerous when you have agreements on signals and you don't think well on the discards. The signals that you do in defense are secondary. It's more important to know what you have to discard, even without giving a signal, okay? So you have to discard a diamond because you need to keep the Jack 4 in clubs, and your King of Diamond will still be protected. You can discard 2 diamonds before a club. So I will discard a diamond. I like to play odd even first discard, so I will easily discard the 5 of clubs, the 5 of diamond to ask diamond. But let's say I don't have an odd diamond, an odd diamond card. I will discard a diamond anyway, and my partner is not going to return a diamond, and I don't care. It will be different if I have the ace of diamond. Maybe in this case I will discard a club or whatever to ask for a diamond. But here I will never unprotect my Jack 14 clubs to ask for a diamond. So discard a diamond, and if partner returns something else, it doesn't matter. On discard 2 of clubs and return 10 of diamond, how is possible to hope the squeeze are okay than finesse? I don't think anybody will return a diamond from north away from the king. I don't think they will give you the hand playing a diamond. So if they play a diamond, I will never go for that, because the defenders, they usually don't play away from the king, seeing the ace and the dummy, okay? So you can maybe make on a hope of the squeeze, even though you don't know, I don't know your level, all of you, but maybe you don't know a lot about squeezes, but you have to decide if now they play a diamond. Let's say they play a club, so we have a better thing. But if they play a diamond, I will for sure pop up with the ace and hope that the 3 of clubs will be a winner. Let's say they play a club, ace, small, small. So our only hope here is that we have another extra winner in clubs, like in one of the hands that they play at the beginning, that the 3 of clubs will save our lives and it's going to be a winner. What should we do now? We are going to play all our winners and leave the clubs till the end. Somebody right here now, which should be the play from east? I mean, yes, from east. What's the play? It's the name of a European capital. Come on. Nobody? Okay, so now we should do the Vienna coup, which is the ace of diamonds. This is a very important play right now. I told you before, you have to do it when you're going to squeeze someone. You play that, you leave the queen of diamond as a threat, and then you play all the trump. Vienna coup, yeah. Shireen, you have to attach the article that you said you're going to send me, and you can send to everyone here. It's a nice story about that origin of the Vienna Cup. Coup. Okay, so now we play all the spades, and the squeeze is gonna work because the guy with the king of diamond has the clubs. Okay, we played it in, and now the killing is the last diamond. So whenever you squeeze, you have to play all the trumps, all the winners, The last one is the most important. And now I am squeezed again. I am going to discard the king of diamond because I don't know who has the queen. This is also, if you are seeing, I know this is the dummy is the other, but if you see king, queen, third in clubs, you should keep the clubs and discard the king of diamond. Maybe your partner has the queen of diamond and we still defeat the contract. Okay, we were seeing, in this case, we were seeing dummy, which was the queen of diamond. Of course, we are not discarding the king. We are discarding a club. But anyway, the card is going to make the hand. This is a hand. This is similar than one of the other hands. Let's see. One heart opening by south. Again, you have 18 points. You should start doubling first. Don't overcall your suit. If you have 18 or more, you double first, and then you show what you have. It goes pass. Two clubs. Let's say we beat two hearts. Now we beat two spades. Pass. Showing 18 to 21. This shows 18 to 21 with the 5 or more card spades. And so 4 spades, pass, pass, pass. 10 of hearts lead. And we have no spade losers. We have 2 heart losers, 1 diamond, and the queen of clubs that we need to find. Again, from the beginning, we assume that the queen of clubs should be in the opening in south, that open the bidding, and not a lot of points out. So initial thoughts are queen of clubs is in south, but we're going to play the hand and see what we discover. It's always good to follow track that what's going on and what we know from the bidding and from what we see. We know that the hearts are 6 and 2, so they keep playing hearts. Another heart, don't be cheap. If you rough with the 6, you may get over rough, and you're going to be over rough for sure. So because the hearts are 6, 3, 2, 2, rough high to avoid this over roughing. Then you play the trumps, and you see that they are 3 and 2. And again, who had 3 and who had 2 might be important for the rest. So look who is the one who had 3 and who had 2. South had 3. And North discarded the club. This is another, oh, maybe she discarded the club because she doesn't have the queen. That's when you see that, usually you think that. So now you can go for the finesse, or you can find out more things about the hand, which you should always do before taking the crucial decision to finesse one way or the other. So just give the ace of diamonds. Let's say they return another diamond, or a heart is the same, it doesn't matter. And now we can cash the last diamond. And this hand at this moment is an open book. As you are seeing all the cards, if you were playing the hand, you should also be seeing, because you counted that South had 6 hearts from the bidding and from when they played the third heart, North discarded. You saw she had 3 spades, and you saw she followed 3 times the diamonds. So that's a 6-3-3-1 club. So instead of finessing the queen of clubs in thinking South has it, we're going to play the king of clubs just in case the queen is singleton, and then we are going to finesse confidently because we know that this is going to work. Counting is very important when you are playing. Also, when you are defending, try to count the declarer's hand, and this will help you a lot for your defense or for your guessing how to play a hand. Sometimes they are very clear, very easy to count the hands that they have a 2-suiter or a long suit. You check on the other suits, and then you decide how to play the last suit. Bravo, Celica from Croatia, and some others, they play the hand this way. They count it, and then they finesse the club correctly. Well done. Well, last board, we have another maybe slam. Let's see. Who's dealer? West, pass. North can open 2-no trump. I don't think I would. I have 19. I would open a club, but if your agreements are to open 2-no trump, 19. I do it with a 5 card or 6 card minor, but not with a balanced hand. I open 1 club, normal. Please preempt with his hand, beat some diamonds. 3 diamonds will be my choice. South has a negative double that at the 3 level should be, let's say, 11 or more or 10 or more with good shape, because we are close to game forcing. And North must here must cube with 4 diamonds. Remember something: when you respond to any double, have this in mind when you respond to the double. Could be a takeout double, a negative double, support double, whatever double you respond. Remember that you have 3 levels, depends on your strength. Okay, if you respond at the lower level, you have the minimum possible points that you promised before. If you jump, you have intermediate, medium, and if you have a maximum, you need to cube it or go to game right away. Here we don't have all those levels of bidding, so we have to decide that we will cube it 4 diamonds here. But this, what I told you, is not for this hand, but for any hand. Whenever you respond any double, remember that you are showing your strength in your bid. It's not like responding an opening, that you bid 1 and partner is going to bid again. So when partner makes a double, he may not bid again. So be careful. If you are strong, you need to show your strength. Okay, for diamond pass, South will bid 4 hearts, the lowest of the 2 majors, and I think that I will go to slam with North. Maybe it's a little pushy because it's very balanced, but I have 19, very good 19, and partner must have more. So let's say we kick card and 5 clubs, 1 4, pass, 5 diamond, pass. When you respond the queen, I play going back to the suit. I don't have it. If I bid another suit, I have the queen and also the king of the suit I bid. And if I bid final trump, I have the queen and I have no outside kings. So 6 clubs plus 6 hearts, maybe 7, but we have no idea. So we're going to stop there in 6 hearts. And maybe no play in 6 hearts. 6 hearts are playing by South. So opening lead will be the 10 of diamond. And this is, this first of all is a mirror hand, which you have the same amount of cards in every suit. These are the worst combination you can have in a suit contract, because you don't have extra winners and you cannot rough in the other hand. So this is always bad. The only solutions are the finessing. And this is typical for strip and end play. Mirror hands are for strip and end plays or finessing. So here we have a loser in club, a loser in diamond, and that's it. Maybe a loser in spades. Usually not, but maybe yes. So we take it. We pull the trumps, and this we are going to hope that we do the strip and end play, which is pulling the trumps, play all the winners, and then give up the lead with the diamond to make them play the clubs. We're going to play the hearts first. Ace, king. I see many people is leaving because it's very late there, right? Yeah. Okay. Discard here. Please discard diamond. Always discard the long suit. I saw people discarding a spade here. Be careful. Discard the long suits. Don't give information to the declarer. Okay. Now it's important how to play the spades. This is a classic safety play that you have to be aware about the jack fourth. So you play the honor where you have 2 honors first, and then you need to decide. But here you have no choice, because the only tennis you have to capture the jack is the king 10. So you should not break the tennis. Means don't play the king of spades, because you are breaking the only hope to capture the jack if it's fourth. So you need to play the queen of spades on the second round. And if you see that they discard, you can finesse low to the 10. I have a nice story here too, that it happened not long time ago. So I was defending with this position, Jack 9/4, and I know that the Claret only guess is playing ace queen and then low to the 10. So over the ace, I play the 9. This is something I read in the books, and I was hoping that sometimes it comes to me. And it did happen. I played against a young Danish player called Pepe. Maybe you know him. He's a great player, very young and very nice. So he played the suit. I put the 9. So now he has a losing option. He may think that I have the singleton 9, and the Jack 4 now can be in East. Not very likely in this bidding, but sometimes they don't know nothing about the rest of the hand. And if you have to guess now, you'd never think that somebody's going to drop the 9 for Jack 9/4. So you will assume the 9 is singleton, and you will play low to the king, and now you discover. And that's what happened to poor Pepe. He played low to the king, and immediately he looked at me when they discarded, and they say, "What did you do?" I said, "Okay, I don't look a good player, but I knew this position, so it was a nice hand." But let's go back for the normal that they played ace of spades. I'm sure nobody threw the 9, and be careful with this. So you play the queen. Always discard the diamonds. Spade to the 9, to the 10, and play the last spade. And now we are good to do the end play, which means let them play the clubs. And maybe we have the 9 and the 10. Something good may happen here when they win. They have to play a club or rough and discard. This is a perfect position for the end play when you have trump, trump, void, void, and the suit that they have to play that may do a favor for you. So this guy will play a low club, low, low, jack, ace. And now you will play low to the 10, and you didn't lose any club. I have a very good play here also. These are deceptive plays, okay? That 9 of spades to make him go wrong. Or now here that we know that we are end played, we could play the queen of clubs instead of playing a low club. I know it's not the normal play in the suit. But if the Claret has this position, he may think that you have queen jack third, and he may go wrong. He may play low, low ace, and then finesse low to the 10. I have one more thing about this hand. Maybe, I don't know if you follow. If it's too complicated, please stop me. But we can count his hand. Here we counted 7 diamonds, 1 spade, 2 hearts, so we know the clubs are 3 and 4. So the end play should be that. But let's say we see that East has 3 spades and 2 hearts and 7 diamonds, and we think that he has only 1 club or 2 clubs. So now maybe the end play is not working, that end play, but some other end play will work, because we can, after doing the trumps and the spades, we can cash ace king of clubs, so he has no more clubs, and then we can end play with a diamond when he has no more clubs and he has to give rough and discard. So this hand, I will be very focused on what I see in East about the spades and the hearts. I know the diamonds are 7-2. So if I count that he has 2 or less clubs, I will go for the other end play, ace king of clubs and diamond. But if I know he has 3 clubs, I should go for the diamond and leave the club position for them to play the club, and then hope that the honors are divided and we can finesse the second round. Okay, this is it. I am gonna go. They said board 10. I have a question, board 10. I have a question, board 14. How do we play? And something asked for repeat the steps after the double. Okay, so let's say the bidding goes 1 club, double, pass, and you're responding 1 club, double, pass. Here you bid 1 of anything. It's gonna be 0 to 8 minimum. Jump will be invitational, which should be good 8 to 11. And with 12 or more, you should either go to game. If you have a 5-card major, you can go to 4 in the major, or you can go to 3-note ramp, or you cube it, which shows the maximum. So the lower bid shows the minimum possible range, jump will be invitational, and cube it or go to game will be game forcing. That's the answers to any double. I hope you enjoyed the hands we discussed and all the things I told you, and see you anytime. Okay? Thank you for everybody.